are recording. Okay, hi guys, it's long time no see, and I am so sorry about that, but in my defense, I had a friend come from out of town, so I was a little busy and I kind of forgot to stream. I'm sorry, please don't hate me. You guys are great, I swear. Okay, so, wait. How do I and sorry about that, but it looks like my hedgehog just went. Yep, we're gonna have to fix that really quick. Otherwise, I'm gonna hate myself in 10 minutes. Let's cover that. No one has to see that. I'll be right back, chat. Let's leave a note for anybody, in case they're wondering where I went. We're cleaning Hedgehog's cage. I can't spell right now, chat. I spelled hedgehog with no G. We're not going to talk about that. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hope for all of you that like ASMR that this works out, because the best we're gonna get. I really think I should edit this out when I put this up on YouTube. Oh well. Are you proud of yourself? I'll be right back. Sorry. Right back. No idea where I'm gonna hang this up from. There's probably a more elegant way to do this. I swear to God. Come on, buddy. You guys are gonna get a lovely view of that guy. There's a ball. Come on, buddy. Let's clean your stuff. I can't take you anywhere. You're just making a mess. Almost back, I swear. Okay, we're... There we go. I hope you had fun watching that, because I had to go clean that really quick. You know, you think I would have learned by now after having a hedgehog for over 2 years, but they never do what you want to do. Okay, so let's start again. Now my hair is all messed up. Also, for some reason, even though this lipstick is very subtle in real life, it's bright magenta, but I'm not mad at it. So, it's just gonna live there. It's a bright magenta. And I think it looks nice. And once again, hi, I'm Helika, and over here, this little poop machine is Hiro the Hedgehog. He's gonna have to pay for that later. This is one of my favorite mugs, but for some reason, it looks very invisible on stream, so I might have to get a different mug in the future. Good to know. That sucks, because it's my favorite. Okay, so, once again, apologizing for not... Oh, hey! My husband walked by and I saw him, and look at this cute little hedgehog just hanging out, causing shenanigans and chaos wherever he goes. Now, I forget anything I said in the first 5 minutes of the stream. But anyways, my friend was visiting from out of town, and so I forgot to stream. But I'll make up for it by doing an extra long stream today. I think I'm gonna finish Stream Daddy, or at least commit to one guy forever. And then maybe do it again, who knows. And I'm really digging Robert. Which is funny, because when I first played this game, I hated Robert. I thought he was a tool. But I also did all the dates really wrong. So let's give it a go. Let's give him a second date. Dad tip number 1, don't forget to floss every day. I feel like number 1 dad tip should be something more dad-like, not something my mom would say. Okay. I had a lot of fun with Robert the last time we hung out, but I'm beginning to wonder if he's dodging me. I've tried messaging him a few times, and Dad Book says he hasn't even read them. Hasn't even seen him come out of his house, actually. I decided to send him one last message, figuring that this will produce the same result. Hey man, don't know where you've been, but we should grab a drink soon. I walk away from my computer because at this point, I know he's not messing me back anytime soon. I linger in the kitchen. I've caught up on work, the house is relatively clean. Maybe I should do something nice for Amanda. And he went to the bathroom again. That's okay, I still love you. Oh, hey. Hi, Alex, for joining the chat. Ah, I'll bake her favorite pie. I root through the pantry and pull out all the ingredients. This is an old family recipe that I used to make with my grandmother when I was a kid. I lost the actual recipe card a long time ago, but I think I'll be able to remember how to bake it. I start mixing the ingredients together for the crust until I get a nice dough. I throw some cherries into a saucepan to make the filling. Normally I don't multitask in the kitchen, but this cherry pie is a piece of cake. Pie? It's pizza pie. I'm making a pie. Oh man, I can never remember what temperature you're supposed to set the oven at. I'm pretty sure it's 375, but I could be wrong. Who am I kidding? I'm never wrong when it comes to this pie. My special twist with my grandma's recipe includes a secret ingredient that not even Amanda knows about. It really makes the cherries extra flavorful. God, why can't I remember what the secret ingredient is? Because it's a secret. More cherries, salt, almond extract. Hi, Hiro. Doing? Are you adventuring? Or you're just burrowing? Oh, buddy. Okay. We'll just be there, under a pile. Let's see. More cherries. The secret to my cherry pie is just a shit ton of cherries. Salt. I like almond. We're just gonna do almond. Oh, it's almond extract. Duh. Oops! I accidentally poured a little too much in. Way too much in. I'm sure it's fine. Baking is an art, and some of the most beautiful art is made from mistakes. I finally get the pie in the oven. How long am I supposed to leave it in there? 50 minutes? I'll just wing it. Did I remember to hit record? Pretty sure. How would I know if I had hit it? I mean, I think it's recording. Did I hit record? Yeah, I hit record. Just like this pie, I'll wing it. Amanda's gonna be so excited. That kid loves a good pie. I have a seat at the kitchen table and do word jumbles until Amanda comes home. I can hear the door slam open. Yo, Pops, what smells like pie in here? Probably pie. It's pie, sweetie. Amanda darts over to the oven and looks inside. Yes! Hey, it's not done. Be patient. What's your angle here? What? Pies are an object-based confection. What are you trying to get out of me? The secret formula of the Krusty Krab patty. Fine, you caught me. Nothing. Been leading a double life. Amanda, I have terrible news for you. I'm actually a pro skateboarder and aspiring astronaut and bank robber. Why do only one when you can do all of them? The lifestyle is calling me back and I must go. One last job. You know how it is. Pie was the only way I knew how to tell you. Maybe a note instead. Well, I appreciate the years we spent together, but a trade up is a trade up. Remember me when you get your feet kicked up in Ibiza. Thanks for all the pie. We share a cordial handshake. I wait a few minutes before taking the pie out of the oven. I set it on a rack to cool and guard it so Amanda doesn't dig into it before it's ready. Huh. What? Does it look kind of weird? Ibiza, did you take a pill there? Oh yeah, right, that was how the lyric goes. I totally forgot I had to think about that. Anyways, does the pie look kind of weird to you? Oh, that's just me taking artistic license on what cherry pie means to me, emotionally. I'm just saying this because, you know, it seems like you might have baked this pie incorrectly. How dare you? And you're currently, right now, trying to pass it off as a good thing. It's art, sweetie. No, it's a pie. Was it art when you accidentally baked a whole uncracked egg into the center of my 12th birthday cake? That takes skill. That is absolutely art. It's avant-garde. The way Andy Warhol would talk about eating a hamburger, it's transcendent. Well, was it art when you tried to make brownies and accidentally created chlorine gas? That was science. That's a bit of an exaggeration. Was it art when you... Just eat the pie, Amanda. I cut us a few slices and we sit down to eat. Cherry filling oozes out of the sides and the buttery crust glistens. I watch as Amanda takes a bite. The secret to getting a buttery crust is using cold butter when you're mixing it into the pie crust. That makes it... also makes it very flaky. Aw. What's wrong? Is it not good? Amanda winces and fans her mouth. No, I just burned the heck out of my roof of my mouth. This pie is amazing. You're welcome. Also, does it look like Amanda has red eyes? Like she was crying? Kiddo. Panda crying? Oh, you're too mad to tell. Okay. Sorry for doubting you. Good. That's what happens when you doubt us. We are pretty great. I breathe a sigh of relief and take a bite. She's right. Pie is incredible. As it always is. We're not a very modest dad, are we? I'm really proud of you for making a pie without burning the new house down. Thanks, your support is staggering. I got a few dad tricks up my dad's sleeve. Maybe fathers aren't as bumbling and stupid as the media makes us out to be. Maybe we, as a society, have a little more respect for fathers as a whole. Something's on fire now, because we just were talking shit. Yeah, see? Yep, Dad, your sleeve is on fire. I run to the sink and put myself out. Pride will be my undoing. Hubris brought down many a nation. Anyways, Amanda and I clean up the kitchen and play a little more living room hoops before she retreats to her room to do homework. I go back to my world jumbles. Hey, this one spells cat. We're not very good at word jumbles, are we? The rest of the evening trickles by. We eat dinner. I help Amanda with one of her scholarship applications, and we both start getting ready for bed. I decide to check Dad book one last time before I climb to bed. Still nothing from Robert. Hope he's okay. Maybe he died. I turn out the lights and lie down. Hey. Casual. Hey. Hey, Casual. Hey, I'm outside. Come outside. What is that? I was just on the verge of falling asleep. I climb out of bed and try to identify the source of the dinging. My computer screen illuminates the dark room. I walk over to it, ready to turn it off, when I notice what's happening on screen. Don't make me honk. I will honk. Get out here. I look out my window, and sure enough, there's Robert leaning against his pickup truck in my driveway. Is Robert the kind of guy that bought a pickup truck for his image, or because he actually needs the pickup truck? Time will tell. I open my door and try to figure out what's going on. Well, we're going on a date in the middle of the night like teenagers. Hey. That's too raspy. Hey. Whatever, I'm a girl. It doesn't sound quite as low as I wanted to. Hey? Wanna hang? No, I wanna go to sleep. Yeah, I was kinda sleeping. That's no fun. You don't sleep properly then. Come hang out. I would argue that I swear I'm not on a time lag, it's just this game gets me too well, so I feel like I'm just repeating myself. I would argue that sleeping is very fun, but I don't have anywhere to be in the morning. Might as well live a little. Sure. Cool. You plan on going out like that? I look down and realize that I am, in fact, not wearing pants. I mean, I don't mind. Oh, damn. Right, 1 second. I run inside and grab and throw on my going out pants, shoes, and a jacket. I grab my keys and meet Robert back outside. Ready? Ready. Hop in. I jump into the passenger seat of his old red pickup truck. I have to move a few empty cigarette packets and gas station receipts out of the way before I can sit. Robert silently starts the car, and we drive out of the cul-de-sac. Who? You like Tom Waits? Who on earth is that? Wait for it, Alex is probably gonna yell at me in the chat. I can feel it coming. Yeah, Tom who? Wait, who's... Before I can answer, Robert turns up the radio. Yep, that's Tom Waits, alright. He lights a cigarette and cracks the window. We drive together in silence. And I've already done badly on this date, just by being myself. I have failed. Well, I gathered as a musician. Oh, I missed that. The only thing Robert picks up is smoking hot. So, where are we going? Turn on my green screen. Oh, oops. We can see the real world. You've shattered the illusion. Hold up again. This is why we can't have nice things. I try to do my hair all special, and no dice. Better? Better. Ah, I really am sorry if anybody heard my neck pop on chat. That's probably terrifying. Okay, so where were we on our day with Robert? Just questioning life and saying, where on earth are we going? Okay. Robert doesn't respond. Wait, why was it doing whispery voice? Sorry, my bad. Robert? Oh, I heard you. He still doesn't answer my question. I look out the window and notice that Robert's taking us to the highway. I twiddle my thumbs. Well, whatever I got myself into. Looks like I'm in it for the night. I settle into my seat and watch streetlights pass by. I glance over to Robert, who's driving intently. He looks tired, as he always does. But there's something a bit more there that I just can't place. Okay, I like your car, say nothing. Now, Robert likes silence. But he doesn't look good. What do you think, Hiro? What should I do? Should I ask him what's wrong, or should I just let it go? I think I'm gonna let it go, because... well, you can't talk, so you can't tell me what to do. Oh, sorry, I just totally hit my snowball. I'm sorry, snowball. See? I knew it. Robert really hates small talk. I remember what Robert said about hating small talk and decided to keep my mouth shut. Good, good, good. He notices me staring. Stop looking so nervous. I'm not nervous. We're totally nervous. I'm a little nervous. Just hang on. We're almost there. Almost where? I have no idea where we are. I think we're moving at a slight incline, but I'm not sure. We eventually come to a stop. Robert gets out of the car and I sit for a second, unsure if he wants me to get out too. What are you waiting for? I hastily exit the car. Robert sits on the bed of his truck and pats the space next to him. I sit down and take in the view. We're on a hill overlooking the city skyline against the bay. The cool night air rustles some trees near us as lights blink in the distance. Off to the side, I can see an entrance to a dense forest. That's either really romantic or like really skeevy makeout spot. Man, it's all so gorgeous. This is where I come to master. Nope, can't say it. Yep. You are a gem, and you also know how to ruin a moment really, really well. This is where I come to masturbate. What? Yeah, why would you go to all the effort? Do you hate yourself? I'm kidding. What's wrong with you? We were having a nice moment, and then you just throw that out there. Huh. I'm not a fan. Some water. It's good for you. This is my little spot where I come to think. Now, is thinking code for masturbation because of the spit take we did? It's nice. You can see the whole city from up here. It really gives you some perspective. Robert reaches behind him and pulls something out from under his jacket. They glint in the moonlight, and I suddenly realize what it is. Oh shit, that's a knife! Oh. Please don't stab me! Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a small piece of wood. Please don't stab me with that either! Robert takes a knife to the piece of wood and starts carving at it. Oh. I breathe an very audible sigh of relief as Robert looks at me sideways. Do you think I was gonna stab you just now? Yes. What? No. I hate to break it to you, but I did in fact bring you up here to harvest your organs. Please, please, just leave me one kidney. I'd play along. Yeah, well, you think you caught me in your trap, but I knew. For years I've been putting the most vile junk food in my body in preparation for this day. Come at me, friend, and reap what you will. 2 steps ahead of you at all times, that's how I operate. Nothing gets past you, huh? Nope. We're sharp as a thumbtack. That's been used several times, so it's kinda dull. Robert reaches into his pocket and pulls out a folding knife that he opens and hands to me. I'm gonna warn you, the last guy I had a knife fight with lost 3 fingers because he didn't know the 8 basic rules of knife fighting. You're familiar, correct? I honestly can't tell when you're kidding. I'm so many levels of irony deep that I've forgotten what humor is. That's pretty funny. He and I laugh. Have you ever whittled before? Well, I have. I don't know if Casual has. Considering I'm not a grandpa, no. Hater. What do you mean by that? Yeah, look at your mustache. You're probably a grandpa. Well, I just thought you would have a block of wood shipped to you along with your first social security check. Ron Swanson would be so happy. But he'd also be really upset that they know where he lives and that he has a whole social security number. Why have you whittled? Because my parents thought they were white and we like to go RVing and camping. Casual, I'll have you know that whittling is a time-honored tradition enjoyed by both young and old alike. That you're dismissing it before you've even tried it speaks volumes about your character. No, whittling was the best part, because then when you were done, you got to set it on fire. However, I've gotten to know you for some time, and have come to think of us as friends. I'm willing to attribute it to ignorance instead of malice. What I'm trying to say is, go get that stick. Robert motions to a good-looking stick on the ground. Perfect for potential whittling. I pick it up. No, I don't burn it in effigy. That just sounds semi-illegal. The most important thing to remember while whittling is cut with the grain, not against. If you cut against the grain, the wood is gonna splinter. And the knife might jump, and then you have a giant... Oh, so just normal burn. You can burn things normally when you're camping. That's 90% of what camping is, burning stuff. Isn't the most important thing safety? Debatable. No. Getting hurt comes with the territory. Look at my damn hands. I look at his damn hands. They're calloused and covered in little white scars. They are very nice hands. You can't make a stick omelet without breaking a few hand eggs. New dad tip. Always carry that wood. Oh, this is a new game. Are we just making a... We're making a toothpick, aren't we? That's a good start. What is it? It's toothpick. The sharp stick. Careful, don't poke yourself with that. Or a very... God, I hope not. That would cause a lot of medical... Oh god. No, please, please never say that again. I'm very terrified now for anyone that thinks that's true. You made a sharp stick. This is a popsicle, isn't it? Tell me about this one. It's a flatworm. Gross. You made a flatworm. Now what? What's the story here? Bubble popper. I like it. Not to burst your bubble, but there aren't any bubbles around here. That's so mean, Robert. This is kind of fun. What's this? Nope, we're not doing Ouija boards in this house. Don't know. That's just fine. You made personal whittling program. What are you? It looks like a peep. Nice form. What's it supposed to be? It's you. You really captured my likeness. I'm impressed. I was gonna say like a peep. You made Robert, I guess. Interesting. What do we have here? Ambidextrous chopstick. It's a stick. Hater. You made an ambidextrous chopstick. Yes, we did. Oh, we got a bigger one now. You keep this up, you'll be a whittling pro in no time. He's my new friend. He's beautiful. I'm happy for you. Thank you. Made a new friend. His name is Fabia. Beautiful handiwork. What do you call it? Big old dog, Spirit of the Mustang. Sir Hoisington the Brave. For my daughter. A brave and noble name for a brave and noble creature. You made a beautiful gift for Amanda. Yes, we did. Robert and I sit in silence for a while, carving our pieces of wood. I think I'm getting the hang of this. It's actually kind of relaxing. I glance over to see what Robert's working on. He's carving a smaller wooden knife? Meta. Ah! While I'm distracted, the knife slices into my thumb. Blood gushes all over my little wood carving. Sacrifice to the gods. Robert is lost in carving and doesn't notice me bleeding everywhere. Robert still doesn't notice. Robert, I'm dying. I'm bleeding to death. Robert finally looks over. He reaches into his jacket and... Jesus, how much stuff does this guy keep in there? And pulls out a red bandana. He wraps it around my thumb. Hold tight. He hops off the truck and I can hear him rudging around in his car. He comes back after a moment later with a well-stocked first aid kit. That's sweet. That also means he knew we would hurt ourselves. Robert carefully wipes all the blood off my hand and wipes a bit of antiseptic into the cut. With surprising gentleness, he places a bit of gauze on the wound and wraps it all up. So cute. You okay? I'll live. Yeah, I'm good. He hands me what's left of the tube of antiseptic. Make sure to keep that cut clean. Yes, sir. It's oddly touching and a little sexy? A little sexy. I guess I'm a real whittler now. That you are. Be careful, though. They're attracted to the smell of blood. Chad, who's he talking about? Wait, what? What's attracted to the smell of blood? Cryptids. Tons of them out here, you know. Cryptids? Like Mothman and stuff? Mothman is bullshit, but yeah. This town's a hotbed for cryptozoological occurrences. I wish I had like a sound effect button right now. Dun dun dun. You're joking. Oh, how I wish I were. I'm a skeptic myself. Or at least I thought I was. There are things in these woods that we can't possibly comprehend. I think about my entire time in the city. Aside from the occasional stray coyote, I don't think it's too bad. You ever hear of the Dover Ghost? No? I don't think so. Well, let me tell you a story. Ooh, story time! I was out in the woods here on a weekend camping trip with Betsy. You don't know Betsy, but she's a big pup. Pitbull. Real intimidating. Liar. I feel safe around her. First night goes without incident. I get some solitude, Betsy gets to pee whatever she wants, all good stuff. He is not! He's telling the truth. It's real. Truth's out there. And the truth. Open your mind. Or, is that what they say? Open your mind? Like a freaking... Second day, I get the idea into my head that I can hike deeper into the woods. Probably against my better judgment, but hey, we're just having a fun camping trip, right? So me and Betsy start marching in the morning. It gets a little late and we set up camp, but it's different this night. Real quiet. I can't hear the birds, the crickets, squirrels, nothing. Dead silent. Then it happens. I hear the most unholy growl I've ever heard in my life, right outside my tent. Me and Betsy, we go to investigate. We look around the clearing. Nobody's there. But there's this feeling. Not sure if I can quite describe it. I know someone, something, is watching us. Betsy, though, she's scared. Never seen her like that. And when she's scared, I know I should be too. Then I see it. In the distance. A man, but... if something that didn't know what a man was supposed to look like made it, it just looked wrong. Big. Arms too long for its body, black eyes. It just stood there and stared at me. Then, it disappears. I hear one yelp from Betsy and I turn around to check on her, but she's gone. Into thin air. I didn't sleep at all in my tent that night, and I don't think I've slept right since. That's terrible. Or you're lying. Yep. Wow. Robert. So sorry. They say if you listen closely on quiet nights, nights just like tonight, you can hear the howl of the Dover Ghost. A howl resonates through the woods. It doesn't sound like a regular howl. It's so guttural. Even from far away, something about it makes my skin crawl. Okay, Robert, real funny. I turn to look at Robert. He's white as a sheet. You're messing with me, right? I was messing with you. Up until literally just now. I totally made that camping story up. Okay, so Betsy's safe? But what about us? What? Why did you pick that? Because I hate myself, Alex. I strain my eyes to scan the forest line, trying to see what the howl originated from. Off in the distance, I see something. It's so far away I barely can make out its shape. It looks human, but it's... nagging something? Do you see that? We should... go. Robert and I slowly back away and get into the truck. He turns off his headlights and we make a slow crawl back. Away, down onto the road. I'm too scared to look back. What was that? The Dover Ghost. I guess. I chuckled nervously. This time he doesn't seem like he's messing with me. Or maybe someone illegally dumping garbage on a wildlife reserve? Yeah, that's the story we'll tell ourselves. We sit in silence for a little while longer, the fear of whatever that was slowly subsiding as we get closer to the city. Thanks for coming out. This was fun. You liar. That was terrifying. I don't like it. I'm sorry I haven't been in touch. I've just been in a way lately. I had to get out of the house. Had to be around somebody. Doing okay, man? Robert thinks for a second and lights another cigarette. How can you do that while you're driving? Been doing a lot of thinking. He takes a long drag. As I get older, I feel more and more that I'm just drowning in this sea of regret. Aw. I was so busy chasing after these things that I thought would make me happy that I didn't think about anyone else. All I cared about was myself. I didn't even think. Robert stops. I wait for him to finish his thought, but he just stares at the road. Maybe I'm just built like this. Or maybe I do it to myself. Maybe it's my own choice that I'm as unhappy as I am. I try to think of something to say. I remember all the times in my life when I've been sad, and there's been a great many of them. But there was always a light at the end of the tunnel, something I held on to that kept me going. There's something so resigned about the way Robert's talking. That sucks. Nobody wants to hear that. I'm glad you told me. He doesn't tell it to make you happy. Maybe we do deserve to get eaten by the Dover Ghost indeed. Maybe that's why it's here. The Dover Ghost feeds off your sadness. My sadness. It hunts us in the night. Honestly? Makes sense. I was trying to kid around. Just be... Aw, buddy. To just be devoured for my sins, yeah. That sounds pretty great, actually. It was... a joke. I'm turning the car around. We're going back. Oh, please God, no! Robert slams on the brakes and puts the car in reverse. Nope, nope, nope. Why did I say that? Nope, I regret that. Why? Again, why did I pick that? I don't know. Robert, wait. He stops the car again. You know what? I thought about it. Not my time yet. What about me? What about me? I haven't finished watching the Criterion. Really? What about me? Just keep adding stuff to it. But thanks, Casual. You're so stressful, but I think I like it. It's weird. Also, you have a little pineapple and like dinosaur on your car, so you have good taste in stickers. We drive the rest of the way in silence, listening to the radio and watching the bright lights of the city grow bigger. Robert drops me off at my place. I'm about to close the passenger door. I realize that I still have Robert's pocket knife in my jacket. I pull it out and offer it back to him. You hold on to that. Never know when you might need it. Night, Robert. Have a safe drive home. All 20 feet. Robert smirks and pulls away. He then immediately pulls into his driveway, which is one over from mine. Howdy, neighbor. He gets out and waves. I tiptoe into the house, careful not to wake Amanda up. Whoa, where'd you come from? Nothing. I wasn't. No? Go to bed. I look around and spot Amanda coming out of the kitchen with a glass of water. I thought you were sleeping. I thought you were too. Robert woke me up to go cryptid hunting? Maybe. Believe that? My spine just popped and that felt great. Oh. You know the Mothman is bullshit, right? Language, Amanda. I'm so... Oh my god, I'm so gonna be a weird parent. You know what? It's fine. I finally decided to go to bed. This game knows you. Yes, it does. Okay, how'd we do? Does he like us? Notice me, senpai. Love me. I just want your love. Damn it, only an A. Managing debt is just part of being an adult. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it all. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. I can easily get some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound. I can't quite make out what it is. Get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The cry immediately stops. All right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Scoot. The chair mocks me. In the dark, I see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Oh, bud. Don't be sad. Okay. Is everything okay? No. It's sad. Everything's not okay. We gotta find out what's wrong. I don't want to talk about it. Okay. No. Something happened? You'll have to press. No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Yep. Amanda. Get out. Why? Okay, okay. I quickly leave her room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Whoever did this, give me a name, sweetie. Set him on fire. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. I can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. Oh. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's leaving, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. Oh, she's mad. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Thanks. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. You need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster level up and takes her still freezer burn waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. No, come back! Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. Did I mess up? Did I ruin our relationship with our amazing daughter? Oh no! I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging out on a wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. Remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knees, she would get up and try again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started crying because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing even happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I forced her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, But just... whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. Pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over and... I'm sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Oh, that's so nice. I want cake. This is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big old hug. We are the best, yes we are. And pancakes for every meal. Amanda gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. Do we really need a plate and a fork? It's just us. We should just hang out and just eat it directly with our hands like a barbarian. So it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately and there's just... I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So, you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. One who puked in Dead Gotham Beyond, the best friend. Okay, that was us. Amanda barfed at Dead Gotham Beyond. It was Emma P. The other one. I guess you're not technically wrong? It's good to have fallbacks like that one. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? Best crap! I thought she was... Darn it! I was so close. This doesn't affect her telling us her story. I need to know. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I feel like she's drifting away, you know? And she was spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while. Then I found out from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calc AP final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is so embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah. And, that's a thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. Liar. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person who I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I just didn't want to start drama, so I kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody to get nachos at the mall, and after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them even put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like, simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we're out of chips and I really, really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway. I go to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together and eating nachos without me? What? It's better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss! No! Yes, I know! So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt because of course she does. And Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. Nothing's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the boring one, gossipy one. Did she put the bed too? Boring. Well, yeah, but that's not the important part. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left. Without machos, might I add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they'd been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? I have no idea what's happening. I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. What's MRR say? Yes. Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. That's what she needs to hear. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, I do not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. To be a teenager. I would rather set myself on fire than go back. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red, and then... Wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are, but I'm just going to nod and pretend I understand. Cool. Gotcha. So, while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's at least kind of being reasonable, and I'm venting her about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me a screenshot, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. The bottom line is everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Harsh. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah, but I'm just upset she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs the remnant of her cake. Don't hurt the cake, sweetie. It didn't hurt anybody. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? You're cool, Amanda. Why wasn't I... Oh, puberty. Why wasn't I enough? I just don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sorry tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty dumb. It's kinda dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you're secretly being a robot who's approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. Good. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Just go with the honest. High school sucks. Honey, high school sucks. You make friends with people just because they're there, while you're still living in your hometown. There's a pretty small pool of people to choose from. But once you go to college, and once you get out into the real world, you're going to be exposed to all sorts of people, and it's going to be easier to make friends with people who really get you. Some of those friendships can last a lifetime. I mean, look at me and Craig. And some of them only last a little while. And that's okay too. You're going to make so many awesome new friends at art school. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda. Aww. That was so nice. That was so nice to hear. Is Hiro okay? Yeah, he's just really grumpy because I took away all of his bedding. I decided it would look nicer on the chat to have him on this flannelly material rather than have him on all of the white fluffy bedding. Plus I made a mess. Let's see, should we go out with Craig? Keeps him warmer too? Yeah, but it's not really warmth we're worried about in this room. I mean, it's like, what, 75 in here, ambient temperature? So he's good. Oh, buddy. You know what? Oh, I almost forgot. What time is it? Sorry, the picture's gonna have to go to Way of the Hedgehog for a second. Yep, 8 seconds. I have... Okay, Alex, go get your medication. The alarm just went off. And I'll set another timer before I put us back on the Hedgie Cam. Hedgie Cam, I swear I can talk. Okay, in another 4 hours you get another dose of medicine for your throat. Back to the hedgehog. Hey, hey. Hey there. Hey, little buddy. Okay, so, back to our game. Life got in the way. Do I want to go on another date with Craig? Matt? Only done one date with Matt. You know what? I said this was going to be an extra long chat, so let's go on an extra date with everybody. Robert's done 2 dates. Brian's done... Okay, I may not go on another date with Brian. I really don't like Brian. Let's go hang out with Matt. The avid enthusiast of the musics. Never too early to invest in a personal IRA. That is true. You should always be able to invest in that if you are financially able to. You will appreciate it in 40 years. Yeah, but Brian's also Brian. He opens his mouth and it's, hey, do you like oxygen? I can breathe it better than you. Daisy is great. Maxwell is great. His voice actor is great. But Brian himself is... Instead of messaging guy, why don't... He probably can't... He cannot breathe better than me. Have you seen that barrel? It's not like he lives in the middle of the Tibetan mountains. He can't convert oxygen better into his bloodstream than I can. Please stop saying those words in my chat. I don't want people Googling that. That's just... That's why we can't have nice things, because you say words like that in my chat. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling real sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father! Wanna go to the coffee spoon? Oh, so you can get cool? So you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at coffee shops and listens to neo-jazz and stuff? Amanda? Are you gonna bring your laptop and your leather-bound journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you a coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather-bound journal. It's new jazz, Alex. Duh. It's Keanu Reeves playing the saxophone. Amanda and I make the short walk over to the coffee spoon. The place is quiet today. There's a few people hanging out and reading books in the cozy little nooks. I walk over to the counter and see a familiar, pierced face. It's Pablo! My bro! Broseph. Rosabelle. Dude. Hey! You're the dude I yelled at a bunch the other night. Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. You try to tell me shirts. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda, the person I'm a father to and very protective of. An honor to be made your acquaintance. My name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call witch house music, but okay. A piercing blow to my ego, but not one that would dissuade my need to impress you. My innate dad senses tingle. I am overwhelmed with a fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child! Change the subject. Reappropriate lines from Taken. Listen here, Pablo. I have a very specific set of skills to, I can type pretty fast for people my age. If you so much as harm a hair on my daughter's head, I'll be coming for you at a comfortable 80 words per minute after I practice a little. Dad? Casual! Matt comes out from washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and he and I high-five, as fellow cool people do. I see you met my newest employee. At your service. Though, I'm only here until Vacant Vale starts her world tour. When's that? Well, we have to put out a record first. Alright, Pablo. Now what do we do with customers again? Right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Hello, good folk of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in a tasty caffeinated beverage? I don't know why he went like surfer, but whatever. A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic. And you? Americano football? Decaf for cute. Father John Misto. Basic. That sounds good. A Father John Misto, please. That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's pure comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy. Oh, I was making a joke off. Father John Misty had an album called Pure Comedy, and the drink is named after Father John Misty, so I was... Yeah, never mind. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him. Look at the hang of it. For as goofy as a dude as he is, kid works hard. And his hair is awesome. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes. I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely. Pablo brings our drinks and Amanda buries herself in a laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me he had trouble hanging out with other people. But for some reason, he and I can talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I feel really comfortable around him. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store. Have you ever been here before? Nope. I mean, we have record players sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frampton Comes Alive. I don't even know what that is. Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls of the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Peter Frampton? Yeah, you can't just type that in all caps and expect me to know what that means, Alex. Some indie bands are playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. Oh, why do people still buy records? Isn't it kind of outdated at this point? There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that vinyl sounds warmer or more true to the artist's intent. But really, I just think it's nice to collect records. Getting a lesson in rock after this? Bring it. I ain't afraid. It's cool that in this day and age we have just about every song ever created available instantly on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I always love. That's why I try to get as many of the records that I love in physical forms as possible. Remember when we were kids and have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so we could record our favorite songs? Ugh, my dad made my mom so many mixtapes. makes each listen really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I look around the multi-level record store and spot some genres. Futurewave, jungle, arachno. Oh, anarcho. What is that? Nunsploitation? I have no idea where to even start. I don't even know what some of those mean. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find some stuff you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Cookies and cream. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Power Violence Cherry Blossom. Spring Creek Fireball. Camouflage Ew. Daffodil Mountain Spring. I don't know what this is, but I like it. What's your favorite ambient sound? Rain, bowling alley, Star Trek bridge ambience, owls of the bone horrors? No, rain. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard, inside an active volcano, living off the fat of the land in Ibiza, starting a new life in the Baltics. We're gonna stand by for a few moments, chat, while I Google image search what Ibiza versus the Ibiza shout out again. To the chat, to the internet. Let's see what Ibiza looks like. Because I've only heard about it in a song. It's an island of the Mediterranean. In the archipelago off of Spain. Oh, it's over by Mallorca and the Baltics are... Oh, Old Mother Russia. Oh god, that's cold. Oh, I guess that answers that question. So we are gonna go instead living off the fat of the land in Ibiza. What's your deepest, darkest fear? Spiders. I worry that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I fabricated the universe? Saying you too when the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. It happens all the time. If I was that terrified of it, I wouldn't be able to leave the house. Nah, that's not a thing that I really care about. Accurate. Matt thinks for a moment. Oh, I know, just the thing. Matt runs over to the other store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Trouble Will Find Me by The National. The National have honored their sad guy sound on an album after album, and by this point they're old pros about feeling blue. The music is so amazing that it's actually cheer you up. Whoa, dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it, promise. Matt and I bring our records to the cash register. A young girl with a septum ring and a buzz cut stand behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt? Just some light pickups. God, Matt, it's so cool. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm Good at This by Diet Sig, Forever by Mystery Skulls, and Greatest Hits by Remo Drive. Tight. The cashier rings Matt up and hands back his albums in a bag. He stares at me suspiciously. Who's a nerd? Hey! A nerd is my buddy, Casual. Casual, this beacon of human charm is Molly. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my paintings at the end of every critique. I think Russell Brand did that. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is open mic night still on? You know it. Are the Third Waves gonna get a special acoustic performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude, we do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here. You and Amanda should come by that night. Matt blushes. I mean, if you're not doing anything. Will Vacant Veil be playing? If only. I finish paying for my record and we head out of the store. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vans had shag carpeting. Oh god. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think about all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, I think music is a very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me not only that I think it sounds good, but where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. Yo, Matt, you're being a little too real right now. All that stuff. Listening to those songs reminds me of the moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio remind me of how young and excited Amanda was. And then that even reminds me of a younger me going to see my favorite bands in concert with all my friends. We would always go to my friend Cynthia Chapman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement, like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. Been decades. Dude, me too. Where do you even get pot now? Is that even what kids call it these days? Yes. I don't know. But I bet I could find out. You want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Matt pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Ah, Molly's got a hookup. Just to meet in an alley near the coffee shop. Okay, if it turns out it's the feds, you need to make a break for it and I'll take the heat. Just promise that you raise Amanda like she was your own. Yeah, but he's a single dad. Realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedy underbelly of Maple Bay? We could find ourselves on the wrong end of a deal gone bad. Just look out for Amanda. I swear. Oh, here's the guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty grease dumpsters, shrouded in darkness, is a lean figure, dressed in all black. Excuse me, Mr. Jugman. Surprised, a person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian, Damien's son. Who sent you? We're cool, man, we're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is Prove you're cool. What? I need to know that you're down or I'll bolt. Impressive with your extensive knowledge. Oh, I gotta hear what that sounds like. Oh yeah, you know I'm cool. Every day I'm, ripping that stinky grass. You know, Stalin's handiwork, the dandelion of the dam. 520? Wait, which one is the drug number? Aw, man. Stop, please stop. Look, it's fine. I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Alright, how much do you want? One. One what? Yeah. Means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? What? Oh my god, look, here, just take this and give me $10. Just don't tell my dad, let's forget this ever happened. I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie of something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whip. It smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sirree. This thing? No, it's a clip. There's nothing there. That's it. It's just a clip. I figured I could help build muscle in my hand. Wow, that's actually really hard to do. I'm gonna do that off screen so it's not as embarrassing. That went smoothly. Yeah, we should get out of public property before we smoke this. Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walked to our cul-de-sac and stopped at a gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. Carmencita's been having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs. Awesome! Let's do some drugs. Matt pulls one of the records out of his bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There are a bunch of band posters, and his record collection's taken up an entire wall. Whoa, what a collection. Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much of my life. I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sit down next to me and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Oh god, why would you say... You wanna do the honors? Please, it's your house. You say so. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some of the beatnik tobacco onto a piece. He starts rolling it back and forth and the paper breaks almost immediately, spilling drugs all over the couch. Never was too good at this. Matt tries again and is able to successfully roll a nice-looking weed cigarette? He hands me a lighter and the blunt, I think? And I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that gateway drug. Gateway drug. I don't know if that's what people call it. I light the joint and inhale deeply. This is not what I remembered. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked? I pass the joint to Matt and cough a little bit. Should it sting this much? Or am I just a baby? Matt takes a hit and his eyes go wide. That's not weed. Oh god. Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's... Matt takes another hit and winces. Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. But like, what are you gonna do? Oh well. You can still relax and enjoy the music sober. How can you not tell? Could you tell? We don't smoke weed. We sit and listen to the Diet Sig album that Matt bought, which is catchy as hell. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spot a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures, too. Who's that? No swearing in my chat. Oh. That's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mother. She died when Carmencita was young. Sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. I can understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there's an illustration of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. Cursive letters read, "Stillness, dancing." Looking like they played the Soundgarden over a decade. Wow, they played the Soundgarden. That's a pretty big deal. Were you two in a band together? Yeah. That was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rinky-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow. Seems like a life some people can only dream of. It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rosa and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff. So once we became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town to play in. Right here. Oh! Did the camera die? Oh, no. But it's gonna die soon, so... Be right back, chat. I'm gonna have to go find a charger. Until then, enjoy the hedgehog. And... this guy will keep you company. He will now be holding court. Ask him your questions. He's from Japan. He's very smart. Did you guys miss me? Okay, let's plug this little thingy into charger. Gotta connect the charger to the laptop. Laptop connects to the phone cord. Connects to the... That's how we do the thing. Dun 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 dun. Where is the cord for my laptop? Oh my god, where did I put that? Sit behind the key. I think so. I'm pretty sure. Where did I put that thing, Majiggy? Going down. Enjoy. He also rattles. Ow. I'm good, chat. That just kind of hurt. Yep, I found the thing. Turns out I didn't have to go anywhere. It was here the whole time. Ow. You think I'd be better at this after having done it a couple times by now? Oh no! My little friend fell. That's okay, he did his job. Okay. We're all plugged in. Hi. I look orange in that light, so we're never gonna do that again. That was unfortunate. This light in this camera is optimal only for a little hedgehog, who's still very grumpy with us. He's generally unimpressed by people. And we're back. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She, died before I was born. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I've told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up and flips a record. Next to the turntable, I noticed a dusty piano. Do you play? I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh yeah? I fronted the hottest 7-piece ska band that Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer. No way, you had a ska phase? Phase. Ska never dies. Except for Ska Mate's Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers. Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench. Give me some of that two-tone love. Good God. Oh man, let's see if I still got it. I sit down at the piano. Go with the classics, stick to your ska roots, that's all you got. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska! Wait, that was just smoke on the water. Matt, I forgot how to play. The Deep Purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Bow, down, down, bow, down, bow, down, bow, 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 bow. That's it. Okay, it's done. Ta-da. Alright, buddy, can you top that? I shouldn't. Oh, come on. No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Yeah, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the Water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. Matt closes his eye and runs his finger over the keys. He breathes in deep and starts playing a melody. If I didn't know he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would never have guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tune filled with emotion. I never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool. Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that for the open mic night? Oh no, I never play at those. Well, why not? You're really good. It's just, I don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. It doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is. Thanks. Matt and I sit and listen to some more records until it gets late, and I decide that I need to get back to bed. Matt walks me to my door. Let's never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know about the health effects of smoking oregano in. I think we'll be fine. Night, dude. I smile. Night. I walk inside and the house is dark, save for the sliver of light coming from beneath Amanda's door. Hey, Hiro. How you doing, buddy? Grumpy? That date seems so short and not a lot of variables there. No, it was more of a get to know you based on Matt's opinion, and I really want to listen to that song now. Wonder if I can do that on my chat. Would I have to add that to a source of an audio input capture? I will fiddle with that later. We will have that play on our next stream, the songs. I'll just add a link in the below description. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swivels around in her chair to face me and slumps down. It smells like a pizza parlor in here. What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry. Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No. I'm dead! Amanda collapses on the floor. I promised myself it would never come to this. Sorry, kiddo. You set it up, I spike it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Oh, really? That is good to know. Thank you for letting me... Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up sauce in a pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up sauce while Amanda watches. Despite my best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. I was record collecting. It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah, I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my glockenspiel. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the chord progression. I can do that too off of my, the thingy, the recorder. Amanda and I have a nice dinner, or spaghetti, before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I am a house hunter. They're staging intervention for the house hunter who's crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? That song is stuck in my head all night. Day complete. 5:20. It was B. That's fair. Why is my hair all spastic? I will deal with it later. It's a beautiful night and the air smells so fresh, so I decide to take the long way home. I casually stroll through the neighborhood, taking in the sights and sounds of a suburban city with a low crime rate and wide walkable sidewalks at night. As I approach the bar, I can hear patrons inside cheering. Oh, but the game is on. I wonder if my team is playing tonight. A drop of water hits me on my head. And now it's lots of drops of water. It's pouring rain. Maybe I should wait this inside. I order a beer from the bar and settle in. It turns out that my team isn't playing tonight, but I can certainly enjoy the game regardless. The bar is unusually crowded and the feeling of camaraderie over the shared love of the game makes me smile. Sports are nice. That's a lie. Hey Mary, how you doing, girl? I look over into the corner and spot none other than Mary sitting alone in the corner, nursing a cocktail. That looks like wine. Something about her seems different this time. Now that she's by herself and not hanging off some younger guy, she looks so... sad. She looks up and half-heartedly raises her glass to me before staring off into middle distance. I'm gonna go hang out with Mary. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. Is say taken? She still doesn't look up. Take a seat anyway, and she finally notices me. Hey, cowboy. You alright? Never better. She hiccups. Guess she's a little far gone. Tears start welling up in her eyes. Oh. Will you walk a gal home? We're walking her home. I slide out of the booth. Seems like Mary's having some trouble getting up. I reach out a hand to help her, but she waves me away. I got it. She clearly does not got it. You know what? Hang out here for a second. I walk over to the bartender and pay Mary's tab. Hey, I don't know if you remember me, but I live in Mary's cul-de-sac and I'm making sure she gets home safe tonight. I know you. Yeah, it's nothing weird, just... She usually has one of the bar staff walk her home, but I trust you. Good. She doesn't, like, go home with... I really don't want to say it. One of the guys she meets? Nah. Nah? Ain't her thing. Huh. I head back to the booth. Mary stumbles out of the seat and directly into my arms. It's still raining a little bit. I take off my coat and hold it over Mary's head. Such a gentleman. Let's get you home. Mary and I walk in silence up the street towards a cul-de-sac. I have no idea what to say to her for fear that she might hit me. Hit on me. Or not. What did the bartenders mean by ain't her thing? Sorry you have to see me like this. I'm usually not. I know Joseph doesn't like it when I... Just... Sorry. It's alright. I'm sorry if I'm ever mean to you. It's... alright. No, it's not. I know it's not. I'm having a really... Forget it. As we get to the cul-de-sac, I can feel Mary starting to slow down. By the time we arrive at the doorstep, she pulls away from me. Wait. Can we just... hold on? What's wrong? How about another drink? Old time's sake? Come on, Mary, it's bedtime. Mary looks me up and down, giving me a half smile. You're right. She pulls me in close for a hug, holding onto me a little longer than feels appropriate. She mumbles into my chest. You're a good kid. Thanks for the company. Mary gives me a pat on the back, straightens out her sweater, and walks the rest of the way home, to the front door herself. Huh. Well, I guess means we gotta go find out what happened with Joseph. Hey, Hiro. Got all jumpy on me just now. What happened? Damien. We have Greg and Matt. We did too. So, go find out what happened with Joseph. It's been a long day clipping coupons. Look that there's a sale on boxed brownie mix. That reminds me, I wonder what Joseph's up to. I can see if he wants to hang out. Hedgehog is moving. You can't spoil it! You cannot spoil this for everybody else. We haven't gotten there yet. Come on, little Hedgie. So prickly. Hey, little Hedgie. Come on, don't be like that, buddy. There's a little Hedgie indeed. Sorry. Little Hedgie. What do you think, Alex? Does he deserve a mealworm? Just a grumpy little ball. Hey. What's up? Always? Yeah. Let's go get him a mealworm. Sorry, chat. Did not mean to terrify you with my hiccups. They are pretty awful. Let's get a little Hiro handler, so that way my hand's not trying to murder me with his prickliness. Let's go get him a mealworm. Almost there. It's free. Be free. Go feed you mealworms. We'll be back in 5 seconds. Here's a hedgehog. Hey, Bucko. Ready for some snack time? Hiro the hedgehog. He likes mealworms, and that's about it. How many should we give him? think we've been on 2 dates so far, so let's give him 2. What do you think, bud? Get you back in your cage. You can get acclimated. No, I'm about to feed you some snacks. Snack time. No, don't get all grumpy on me. Here comes your favorite part. Mealworms, delicious. So there should be 2 in there, let's see. There we go. Let's see if he finds them. We'll space him out, but he'll get more out throughout the date. Okay. You deserve it, little buddy. You're the best. I know you're so grumpy. But you're still so cute, so it's okay. You can be as grumpy as you want. How do people get their hair so cute in their streams? I'm just over here struggling like a butthead. Yeah, little buddy. That's my hedgehog, just nibbling away. Oh, you're so cute, little hedgehog. I swear, you're the best. And now we just see a little prickly butt. Hey, Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Casual, hope you're finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixer. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. That sounds nice. And be a chaperone with me, because I need help. Less nice. I think for a moment. I'm a little bummed out. What are you doing? You're all covered. Not mean to do that. Sorry, chat. Let him be. He'll figure out what he wants. No, he should party with me. We're gonna go on a mixer date. Yep, that's how I dance, chat. Ah, what the heck. My friend needs help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. Starts pretty. I should get ready. I knock on Amanda's door and peek. Hey, Amanda, I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you gonna go extreme couponing? I'm actually gonna go chaperone this youth mixer thing that's happening at Joseph Church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for the potential of free food. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring, or some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational. We arrive at the church to find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloons and banners and everything, but no youths. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and not that I want to paint myself as some sort of dance expert, but generally dances require people. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. "You're here. I need your help." Joseph gestures to the hand-painted banner above the church doors. It reads, "Jesus is coming." Thanks. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously or if he just can't spell good. Well, Casual, he can't spell well. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers, and he never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin. I think it's the right one right after Sloth. Casual, I need your help getting this thing down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Fun fact, this Joseph date is one of only 3 the whole... Wait, what? What do you mean I can die? How can I... How... I can... No, I don't want to go back. How do I die? Come on, add some more. You can't just be that vague. Physical labor, huh? But I can die? You have the worst... What? Okay. So I'm gonna save right now, and then we're gonna purposely try to die, and then we're gonna reboot. So... Save. I snap my neck. Are you down? I'm down. Let's do this. Joseph, the food's already set up. I'm gonna do a final inspection pass on the food. Make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Oof, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turns out they were all right. He must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. No, I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Casual. Are you enjoying my company, or did you just lure me here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious? You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's vape pen. I would have lost the debate. Ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Casual. God said that. God was also a bush one time. True. I was vaguely sacrilegious. I felt a little uncomfortable saying that joke. Joseph and I grab a stepladder and walk over to Ernest's banner. That turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Ah, right. Forgot about those. But I realize my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Casual, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails. I'm kidding, we just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry, the use will be here any moment, and we'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Okay, I'm having a really hard time not imagining my cousin Vinny whenever I see the word youth. Wait, I have an idea. I run to grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing and jump back at the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I only got one shot here. Let's do this right. Jesus is cumin. Jesus isn't coming. Jesus is calming. Now, this is stupid. That just makes you think of the other thing. But Jesus is calming, which I think is the best one. I'm able to turn the U into an A. And an L, somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. Bask in his calming presence, Joseph. Relax. Crisis averted. Let's just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph checks his watch. The DJ should be here by now. Just then, the door swings open, and a man stressed in with his DJ equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. I do envy him, though. What I wouldn't give to drop everything and start over. Are you? Alright. Alright. I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of fun songs that the useful light that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt him to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounds like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign back, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at the other groups of teens. Man, I do not miss being a teenager at social functions. I don't miss being a teenager, period. Hey, party people! Everyone in the room turns to look their attention to the DJ. DJ Spin Master Quinn coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. This next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say, yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. Alright. He sighs again. Man, it's been a heavy couple days. Oh god. This next one's actually just for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. The DJ begins playing Creep by Radiohead. Amanda settles up next to me, pizza in one hand, punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can see them cringe every time Tom York swears. There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe! They're listening to swears! Sad swears! We have to do something! You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by R.E.M. or at the very least No Rain by Blind Melon. You wanna help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Federico! Federico? He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking a Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin? Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth where Spin Master Quinn is having a quiet cry. Okay, so we're gonna try to die, I guess? Okay, so we're gonna have to save again. Saving? Saved. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not? Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes properly to appreciate the bangers, right? Play the booty bumper. Is that what Jesus would have wanted? I don't think so, but I really don't want this day to work out well anyway, because we're gonna try to, you know. Listen, buddy. This is a church function. The songs you're playing they're a bit much, don't you think? It's kind of bringing everyone down. Not sure if the newest updates have kept it in. Well, you know, we're gonna find out one way or another, aren't we? We should put on some top 40 stuff. Lift everyone's spirits. When everyone's dancing and happy, then, yeah. Makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord does love a song that slaps. What? And he's a mister, so you know he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here. You want me to play Jesus Take the Wheel? That is the opposite of what I want you to do. Hey, buddy. If it's problems you're having with... Joseph leans in close to me. What was his wife's name again? Sandra. If you're having problems with Sandra, I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it. Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead and repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know. Joseph placed a hand on Spin Master Quinn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay. Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor where Amanda is waiting for an ice cream cone. They have ice cream here! Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This is ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Casual. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not gonna make you stay here for the train wreck. We're gonna save again, because I can feel the dancing coming on. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can. I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're gonna want to be here for this, or be seen with me after this. Oh God, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get it right back with Joseph. Just remember me as I am right now, not as what I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out the door. Joseph, I'm going to turn it on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths back into what? Oh God. Are you in or out? Joseph stares at me. He knows it has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side? See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. The youths are all staring at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to the more technical stuff. Okay, so what is the sequence you said? We're gonna have to... Oh my God, this is gonna get really weird. You need to do the worm. I dropped to the floor and immediately regret it. I'm gonna be feeling this for weeks. Wow, I am definitely not as good at this as I was in college. After a few week full body undulations, I get back to my feet. Okay. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but too much too fast. Also, you're covered in dirt now. I look around at all this semi-disgusted use. Maybe that was the wrong move. Well, according to this, it's right. Alright, Casual. Let's turn up the heat. So... Running Man. Since time immemorial, this move has never let me down. I start jogging in place, matching the movement with my arms pushing out. This seems to awaken something in Joseph, who feels the fire, or the Running Man deep within him. That sounds dirty. I look around to the youths. They're getting into it! Nice work, but we're better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. Hammer slide. I try to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get into it much. Good effort, buddy. But I think that pan flashed a little too long ago. They're not looking lively, but we can still turn it around. Attempt twerking. Twerking is still a thing kids do, right? I gyrate my butt. Oh, this feels bad. This is really rough on my lower back. Several of the kids have their head in their hands. One kid is filming me with his phone. My career in politics is over. Alright, maybe twerking wasn't the best choice. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt an unrehearsed backflip. Okay, let's see if it works. I don't think it's gonna work. Can't be hard, right? I bend my knees and throw my arms back. Joseph grabs me. Casual, don't you dare. I know I could land it. I'm not letting you break your neck in my church. We're not in church for that. The kids stand in awed silence. The miscalculations of my dance selections and the stumbling awkwardness of the bodily movements that followed would be the stuff of legends. Buddy, I can't believe this. Usually I try to diffuse a situation like this with a self-deprecating joke, but I can tell we're way beyond that. If I don't do something big, Joseph, Amanda, and the entire youth center population of Maple Bay will never look at me the same way again. In silence, I shift my weight to one side, take a deep breath, and prepare to do an acrobatic step-up style sidewise flip, which I plan to transition into a head spin or one of those other breakdancing moves the youths think are so cool. I always secretly believed I'd be really good at that kind of thing. I was wrong. In one motion, I stumble myself directly into a nearby drink table, and rolling to my feet, I continue to crash and break through the succession of other snack tables in my path. The kids laugh in shock and point their fingers in smartphone cameras. It'd be a great... Oh my god, it works! It'd be a great viral comedy goof. A $10,000 hit if the last table I didn't slip on discarded punch ladle and smacked into the punch bowl chin first, breaking my neck and killing me instantly. I don't even have time to think about my daughter in my final moments of consciousness. What waits me beyond the veil? Maybe I'll never know. Maybe this is it. Blackness. You died! Never attempt activity without stretching first. Holy shit! Yes! Holy shit, it did work! We died. But we've been resurrected. Jesus is indeed coming. There's food? Chat, there's food! Wait, you're the only person on chat, so you know. There's food! That's exciting. Iro then, there's food. Okay, you're grumpy. Okay, so I will call it there, but I will be back. What's this moon thingy? Oh, and let's save. End on the death. Poetic. Title. All unsaved progress will be lost. Let's go. Okay. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be back in a minute after I go get something to eat because I am starving.